All right. Well, yes, we are on air now. I had to get my technology squared up a little bit. Yeah, it is about 1:30 in the morning. Probably not the most coherent broadcast you will get tonight, but there is something that is on my mind. That something that it's kind of bothering me. It's not based on any kind of partisan lines, whether you're left or right or up or down or anything like that. I'm kind of wondering where we lost the idea that America is the greatest country to be like spawned in. So there's a lot of America hating going on right now that I think it's very unnecessary. I think we've kind of lost our footing a little bit and where this whole thing started, right? Um, everyone, all right. So here's the thing: everyone's trying to get here, and then we're trying to create policy for the people that are trying to get here. Which I don't. I mean, it's a whole nother argument. But my whole message right now is the America hating. People that are hating America. They act like it's the worst place ever to be in. Come the fuck on. Like really, like if you hate it so much, and then the old common saying, well then go somewhere else. But no, it goes a little bit deeper than that because then people will be, yeah, I wanna make things better here. But then again, you're gonna spend your whole life fucking hating on America. Like seriously, you know what? I think there's a lot of good in America. To be honest with you, I think we've lost our fucking footing along the way. The news, social media, all we see is the bad shit. All we see is the bad shit on social media and the news. We lose sight of what is the real deal of America. And that's not what CNN is showing you. It's not what MSNBC is showing you. Real Americans are the people that you meet at the store and they fucking open the door for you and say, hey, how are you doing? That's America. It's not a white cop shooting a fucking black dude, which is a very small percentage of America. And yes, that does exist in America, but that's not America. Okay? You know what America is? It's fucking someone pumping your gas at the gas station. It's like looking out for people. It's there's so many good things that people are missing. And it has to do with the media. It's 100% the media's fault. And that's all. I had this thing going on. I was trying to get the social media and stuff kind of lined up a little bit, but I feel like the media has fucked everyone over pretty much, and it's mostly the leftist liberal media. But Fox News has kind of a part in it too. Fox News does, but that's the news. What they say on the news is that's not America. It really isn't. If you get out and talk with people, shit, even in the most leftist, the most rightist, the most fucking whatever, if you go into a grocery store and start just talking with people, it's not what you see on the news. It's fucking bullshit. The news shows you all of the bad aspects of America. They show you the worst parts of it. God damn it. We got a worst part right now with the helicopter. My bad. Dude. Anyways, so my whole thing right now is that the news is not America. And people watch that shit all day long. And I'm not saying that they think that's all of America, but they fall into this certain trap of where they think, oh, America is such a bad place. America, you know, you watch CNN all day long, you're going to think that America is a bad place if you watch CNN all day long. But how about you go out and fucking talk with people and interact? And, you know, you will find more great than you do by watching the fucking mainstream news. I think that America is a great place, and I think that the news shows it as such a not a great place. They only show you the bad shit. I mean, they'll do a little clip here of some, oh, this guy did some charity stuff, or this guy rescued a fucking puppy in a well. You know, this guy rescued a puppy in a well, and then they'll be like, there was a double murder, and blah, 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 you know. But there's a lot of other good shit that's going on that they don't report on. And my view of America is not the bad, the bad news stories. My view of America is that we're fucking good people. Even, you know, Black Lives Matter, even some of the Nazi dudes, everyone in between, we're all good people. I believe that. You know what I mean? I believe we're all good people and that we could figure this shit out. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Mr. MMA for Money. No, there are plenty. There is, but that's not the message that I'm trying to send here. I'm trying because we always point out the scumbags. We always point out the fucking douchebags. Well, I'm saying, yes. Or even if there's any good at all, we're not even concentrating on anything good. Not that there's bad. Yes, there's bad in the world. We all fucking know that there's bad. There's bad everywhere. There's good. There is good that we need to focus on. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I feel like the news, the media, Facebook, every other thing that you talk to was bad, 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 bad. It's all bad. It's all fucked up. And that's all that people digest. That's all they get is bad, 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 bad. And some of the people that aren't informed on the internet and they don't know how other things work, and that's the only thing that they fucking digest. That's the only thing they get is this one little thing from CNN or this one little thing from BuzzFeed from their little fucking website. Dude, if you don't know the internet, I see so many people get caught up in a trap where if you really don't know the internet and how it works and how to and how to reference shit and dox people, it's not good. You really got to learn the internet. If you're gonna have an opinion online, fucking learn the internet and how it works. This shit ain't good. It's complicated. But here is what I'm saying. America is a good place to be in. You don't have to fucking hate America. You should be glad that you're here. Don't hate America. Is that simple enough? Don't hate America? God damn. You could have been spawned in fucking Gambia. Not to talk shit, but you could have been spawned in Syria. Seriously. And that's besides the point. There's just too much America hating going on, in my opinion. Well, I hope she made it out alive, Mr. MMA for money. I hope your grandma made it out alive. I really do. I'm cheering for. I'm cheering for. Ha! Son of a bitch. I just and I hate to bring it back to the whole America NFL football kneeling thing, and I don't think it's like exactly tied into it, but in a sense, it's like we live in the greatest country, but don't get me wrong, I like that they have that right to kneel and do all that. I don't think it's a smart career move for anyone, and it actually doesn't really piss me off that they do it. It doesn't bother me at all. I just think that it's kind of it's not a good move career wise, unless you're Colin Kaepernick. But that ties in to the whole leftist media hating of America. Like, there's a point where you can say, yeah, there's things that could be changed. There's things that we can improve on here and there. But ultimately, you can't act like this is the worst country in the world fucking be in. That's some bullshit right there. That's fucking bullshit. And a lot of people act like they're so outraged and they're so mid. Yeah, well, try being a woman in Afghanistan. Go ahead. Try and do that. See how that works out for you. So that's all I'm saying. If you lost a limb in Iraq and once your friends die, you'd be pretty pissed at the people, you know. And I would say that yeah, they have that freedom to be pissed at the people not kneeling, but the people that are not kneeling, or the people that kneel, they have that freedom too. That's what makes America great. We have that freedom to do that. But what pisses me off is that conversation turns into an America hating conversation where people drop fucking hate balls on America. They're technically spitting in the faces of people that diminish. Well, you can say that. It's still freedom of speech. It is. You want to ban that? So now you want to be like Antifa that wants to ban, whatever the alt-right speech is. It goes both ways. That's the climate that we live in. Yeah. I mean, the army guy is definitely going to be more pissed off than the fucking gay Antifa guy. I mean, we can that's what makes America great. Did I just say it? It is. Yeah. And so for anyone that thinks that it's disrespectful, it's actually working in their favor in the long term. The first couple of weeks of the NFL season saw it have some repercussions or cause some headlines or whatever, but it's not really working out in their favor. For anyone that wants to kneel, people don't want politics mixed in with their sporting activity, viewing, watching. Politics are injected into everything. No, the teams that kneel did not do so good. They didn't win their games. They didn't cover the spread, and then also the ratings were like going down big time. Pittsburgh. I don't know what. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Because I know there's some controversy about Big Ben Roethlisberger, but I'm not really hip to it. So I think that they were like kneeling, and then what ended up happening was maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, so even oh yeah, and then they had that one. So the Steelers stayed in the locker room. That one guy came out. I think that was week 2 or something. We're like halfway through the NFL season. I feel like this whole kneeling thing has been so that one guy stayed out, and shout out to him. I mean, I don't really have anything invested in it too much, but shout out to him. He was an outlier. I think he made Mike Tomlin look a little foolish. But then again, I think the kneeling thing, yeah, the vet, and you know what? He should not have had to apologize for that. The rest of the team went into the locker. They were not going to come out because of all the controversy and all that. They didn't want to be a part of it. He's like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna be a patriot, and I'm gonna go stand, for the national anthem." He was the only one that came out. He did it in the tunnel, and good. You know what? Good. It's props. And he had most sold jerseys on NFL.com for the week afterward. He had I want to say he had a kind of a Spanish name. Damn, I wish I could remember that right now. But props to him. Actually, would give more props to him than anyone else that kneeled. Even though those people that kneeled, they don't. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't like. I don't wake up in the morning and be like, that motherfucker didn't kneel. I mean, whatever. It doesn't like fucking bother me. There's other shit that bothers me. The people that hate on America, that shit bothers me. People's like, we live in a fucking this country. No, you don't. You live in a great country. So shut your fucking mouth. Alejandro, yeah, you got Google in front of you. The people that and the whole kneeling thing, which ties into the systematic racism, which ties into we live in this type of country. I'm sorry. I don't see those cards don't line up for me. It doesn't. The 4%, 4% of people killed by cops in America. 4% black people that are killed by cops are white. 4% white cop shooting black dude. Which should never happen. If we could prevent all of them, we should. But the narrative that it's a white, and here we go. The narrative that it's a white police force that's shooting black kids down on the regular is just simply not true. It's 4%. It's usually actually other black cops shooting other black kids because that's the majority in their neighborhood. But anyways, those are the same kind of people that get these facts mixed up are the people that want to hate. They say America sucks. They want to say all these bad things about America. Okay. Well, why is everyone trying to come here? Even from other first world countries. Why is everyone trying to come here if we suck so bad? Can you explain that? Can you explain why there is a massive amount of people coming this way and not going the other way. Now, if you're talking about California, in Orange County, there's a lot of people leaving Orange County because the cost of living is going up dramatically. But also, California has turned into a sanctuary city. Wait, did I just call California a city? Yeah, I did. Is it 2 in the morning? It certainly is. Certainly is 2 in the morning. So I just called California a city. And I probably don't even need to explain it. So we do this thing where we have an open borders policy now, I guess, and then we will treat people that come here illegally, but we are trying to raise the minimum wage. We're out of money as far as funds goes, and we're trying to pay for people's college. There's not very many jobs left, and they're building high-rise apartment buildings in most cities. So if there's no jobs and you keep building high-rise apartment buildings, then, I mean, at some point, logically, you would think that there's going to be a problem here. And I wish I could think of I wish I had some notes. The biggest problem is California, but I mean, we have a finite amount of resources. The business tax is probably the worst in the country. There's people leaving for Texas. There's actually a bill, but I don't think it's going to have any legs. I saw it today where they're going to try and divide California into 3 pieces, but good luck with that. You know, it's so many people in one crowded area. As far as LA goes, I mean, and they control. No, well, I hope not. If anybody's going to become its own country, it's going to be Texas before California. And I say that because Texas is kind of its own thing, but California is kind of like its own fucking 3 or 4 things. I mean, it's got a lot of shit going on. Texas it's its own thing. California's like a fucking handful of things. Hawaii wants to be, we kind of forced them, but I mean, didn't we do that with like Puerto Rico and fucking Alaska? And at that point, I mean, are we really gonna judge what we did at that point when we got Hawaii, we got Alaska, which was a smart move, you know? We're Americans, we make smart decisions. And that's what I'm saying. No, you know, white supremacist America, they fucked everything. No, I don't believe that. That's not our America. Our America is we love people. All right, well, now we got to bring up the indigenous. Okay. And the Mexicans. Look. we won the war. All right. I'm sorry to say it. We won the war. That's how shit was run back then. You win a war, you get the land. And the Mexicans didn't stand a chance either for whatever reason. They didn't. And so, like, what killed 90% of the indigenous was not even fucking American guns. It was disease. But, I mean, and not only that, so if you think of, like, the great conquerors back through time, like Napoleon, fucking Genghis Khan, insert other crazy conqueror. They killed everyone. They didn't leave a trace of shit. Fucking everyone was gone. And I'm not saying that, but the Indians kind of got their own land. They were able to preserve their own culture. And when we conquered like the Mexicans, we gave them their street names and shit. If you go through LA, you will see Mexican street names, the whole fucking vicinity. I mean, we gave them street names. I'm just kidding. We did a lot more than that. We were a lot more gracious. We came, we saw, we conquered, we gave them street names. You know? Shit. Even, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff that got Indian names too. There's the casinos. Yeah, she's sleeping. Yeah, I actually haven't even been messing around. Just been well. Now that you say that, I'm gonna go try. I'm just all right. Back to the whole point. The America hating needs to stop. If you hate America that much, and I hate to even say it, but I mean, go try your luck somewhere else. You could have been spawned in the fucking Syria. Stop hating America so I can go get laid. Smack some booty. You know what I mean? Yeah. If everyone would stop hating America, I could just leave. But that's the whole thing of this thing is that there's too much America hating going on. Yes, we have problems that we need to address. The media fucking sucks. All right, it's a three-pronged video. Stop the America hating. Big booty slapping. Come on, you're supposed to help me out with this one. God damn it. And then the media sucks. Stop them. Yes, we have problems. Yes, we have problems. Of course we do. What the fuck in life does not have problems? The media sucks. Fuck the media. All right. But most importantly, the America hating needs to stop. We get so lost, and you know what it is? It's kind of Trump's fault. It kind of is. He distracts us from a lot of the good stuff. So does the media. It's been this whole for I feel like for like a year and a half, we've just had nothing but a fucking shit sandwich to eat every day that we wake up for the last year and a half during the election and all that. It's a shit sandwich. Every day we wake up and we take a bite. Seriously. We wake up, we take a bite of the shit sandwich. This is American politics. Fucking great. Let's try and get on with our day. It's a shit sandwich. And a bag of fucking piss potato chips. Anyways. All right. Well, yeah, shit sandwiches sucks. You know, my new thing is going to be like just maybe unplug. You know, we got our thing going on. I got my MMA Twitter. No, there's no more PB&Js unless you want to side of shit with it. It's tough. But guess what? Trump's going to be elected again, and it's going to be because of how ridiculous everything is. Most people are going to recognize how ridiculous shit is and then vote for him. I didn't vote for him the first time, but I might vote for him the second time. It's just fucked. But really, honestly, I would like for all this shit to go away. It's too much. It's really too much. And I'm not saying I want him to be assassinated, but like if somehow this were all to go away somehow, I don't know. Not Hillary Clinton. Fuck no. That's the worst thing ever. But like if somehow we can just like it's too much sometimes. But America is not a bad place, and don't hate America. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. If it's been enough. The Rock would be fun. I mean, would he be Republican? He'd probably run as Democrat, right? He'd have to. Anyways, all right. It's been real, but it's time to go. All right, later.